We spent quite some time on the road looking for a good place to have lunch. The route was beautiful but barren. Long stretches, hardly any shops, barely any restaurants. That's when we finally found a small Indian Omani restaurant. Simple, clean, and well maintained. It even had a separate family seating section, which made it feel comfortable and welcoming. Sometimes the best meal happens when you least expect them. And when we opened the menu, we were honestly shocked. Meals were just at 1 to 2 am hour. For a second, we forgot the currency conversion and thought it was unbelievably cheap. Once reality clicked in, we ordered the Zaki special biryani. And trust me, it did not disappoint. It was filling, flavorful, and exactly what we needed before continuing the journey. After lunch, we headed towards Sur to visit something truly special. Yes, the Dhow factory. The drive itself was stunning. Wide open roads, endless sun, hardly any crowd. And yeah, one important tip for anyone planning to Oman, always carry enough water and a few snacks because many destinations here involve long stretches of road with no refreshment stop in between because preparations make the journey smoother. And then we arrived. Welcome to Sur. Once known as the Dhow building capital of the world, Sur is now home to the last surviving traditional shipyard where giant wooden vessels are still built entirely by hand. Yes, by hands. No computers, no blueprints, and no digital measurements. These master shipwrights built 610 vessels purely from memory. Skills passed down to generations. They use Burma teakwood and even traditional sealants like shark oil to prepare their ships for the ocean. Man, these craftsmen are called the true lords of the sea. And the most heartwarming part, we even met people from our hometown Kerala working there. A small world in the middle of history.
And also, we were allowed to climb onto these massive giants. Seeing the detailing so close, you know, it's something that pictures alone cannot capture. The craftsmanship, the scale, and the patience behind every curve of wood was truly admirable. And just when we thought the experience couldn't get any better, a local cat decided to join us on a Dhow tour. An unexpected but an adorable guide. And from the top of the ship, the view was good.
And yeah, I thought to become the captain of the ship. Ready to sail?
Yes, Captain.
The harbor stretched wide, and the boats were resting peacefully. And look at the sea. It was quietly reflecting the sky.
And then we climbed onto an even bigger vessel next. So much open deck space. Tourists were walking around in awe. It didn't feel like just a shipyard, it felt like a living art.
At one point, the ship reminded us of Titanic. And of course, we couldn't resist recreating this iconic pose. Seagulls circled above us. The evening light was slowly softened, and the entire place felt alive yet peaceful. Nearby, fishermen were bringing freshly caught fish to the shore. Life was moving naturally as it has for centuries. Work on the ship was still in progress. You could see the intricate wooden design taking shape, layer by layer, detail by detail. Before leaving, we took one last walk across the open deck, just to soak it all in. And with a smile, we slowly made our way down the wooden stairs, and it felt like stepping out of a living piece of history. Next, we headed into a small museum inside the shipyard. It may not be grand or flashy, but it quietly holds the memories of Sou's maritime past. Inside, you can see old photographs, traditional tools, model of dhows from different eras, each one telling a story of trade, travel, courage, and generations of skills. It felt like walking through time, where every frame on the wall had a journey on its own. As we headed back, we made a quick stop at a beautiful beach. The sky had turned dark, almost like rain was on its way. But the weather was perfect, cool breeze and calm sea. Beyond the history of Sur, the landscape suddenly transforms. The Al Hajar Mountains meet the sea in a dramatic embrace. The beach was almost empty, just a few families enjoying tea and snacks after work. It was authentic and felt simple. This truly is the land of the lords of the sea. We sat there for a while and no rush, just taking it all in. And as the sky slowly caught fire during sunset, you could feel the soul of this place. This isn't just a destination, it's a heritage, it's craftsmanship, it's history which is still breathing. And day one is only the beginning. We were very grateful for a day one like this in Oman. On our way back to the room, we stopped once more to capture Oman under the night lights. From above, the city looked calm, elegant, and timeless. Yes, Oman is beautiful, and this was just a day one. See you in the day 2 video of our Oman trip. And if you haven't watched a part 1 of the day 1 yet, it's flashing on the screen now. Don't miss it. Until then, take care.